like we did not play bad. Like I think we kind of passed the ball too much at times. I think guys were open and were pump faking and try to make the extra pass or try to drive and kick. But sometimes you just sometimes the first pass is the best shot we're gonna get. But for me personally, I just gotta play within my strength. I just believe that I've been working a lot over these few years and over this summer, and I'm just so anxious to prove to myself that I can do what I've been working. And sometimes I think I play not in my strength as much, but I kind of scratch that, and I think in the second half I'm just gonna be myself and be okay with it. And I just try to drive as much as I can, find my teammates, and get in the paint, get to the free throw line, and just leave there.
Was that so? So basically, that was a thought process there in the third quarter to just take advantage of some of the spacing, some of the matchups, and
Just
get to the rim.
just have try to game out as much as I could and try to be aggressive right from the jump and try to find my teammates. But my main focus was get in the paint. I wanted to get in the paint, and after that, trust my instinct that I'm going to figure it out if it's going to be a pass or it's just going to be me trying to finish.
Bud was talking a little bit about how there's some and one finishes off glass and maybe a little bit more of the finesse there. Just, you mentioned thinking about trying to do some of the other things in the first half, but even in the second half, there's, more finesse on some of those finishes, getting the bump and then finishing off the glass. Just how conscious of that are you in trying to add and do more things and maybe score in a little bit different way?
Playing in Europe over the summer, like you don't have much time. You don't have time to think. Like you might have one shot. What the defense is giving you, just gotta take it. I feel like in the NBA you got so much space, and sometimes you fall in the trap that there's so many things you can do, and you want to do everything at once. But at the end of the day, as I said, I want to play within my strength, and I'm not going with the mindset that I'm going to be more finessed. I'm going to finish off the glass or get the bump or pump fake and do all that. I'm just trusting my instinct. I'm just trying to get to my spot, that I've been working on, and after that, I'm just going to figure it out. If guys let me get to my jump hook, if guys let me get to my fade, or if I can face up and shoot the shot off the dribble, I'm just going to try to pick one and just go with it. Instead of sometimes I fall in the trap trying to do everything together in one play, and it's not possible. But this is what the regular season is about. Third game of the season, you gotta play and kind of figure it out. And as a team, we gotta keep playing, keep getting better, keep building good habits, keep playing together, keep winning games, keep being tougher, keep defending better, and hopefully, things like that just click when it matters the most.
By the end of your third year with Brook, it felt like people stopped trying him at the rim. Like they saw him there and decided for, a floater or just pass it out. It feels like at the start of the season, they're back to trying him again at the rim. I think he had 6 blocks tonight, 5 blocks the other night. Do you feel like people maybe forgot how good he was since he missed all of last year? Like, as I'm watching, I'm curious, what Brook can do. Why keep going for it?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't know. I'm so happy that he's on my team and I'm not playing against him. But I really don't know. If I was, playing against Brook, I'm not trying him. He's he goes for everything. He's so big, so long, and he has great timing too. So I'm glad he's on our team. I'm glad he's blocking shots for us. I'm glad he's playing well for us. He feels good right now. You can see he plays with confidence. But defensively, he's just he's a beast, And just whenever he's out there, you kind of thank God he's out here. He blocks everything. He bucks out every single time and let me and Bobby get the rebound. He just do all the work, the unseen work that has to be done for this team. So we appreciate him a lot. and we can wait to have a full healthy season with him.
I think the score was tied early in the fourth quarter, and y'all held them scoreless for about 5.5 minutes. Just what was working for y'all there in that fourth, just the way y'all were able to kind of defend the fourth quarter and shut them down?
You gotta know, like, at the end of the day, you know where the ball's gonna go. It's either Kyrie's gonna get it or KD down the stretch, and they're gonna try to make it move. I think Wesley, Drew, guys that was guarding those players, they just made it tough for them, and we didn't want them to pass the ball as much. We wanted them to do it by themselves. I feel like whenever they are in the mindset of moving the ball and getting everybody involved, it just makes it tougher for us. And everybody gets going. Roche O'Neal makes threes. I think Wananobi, I don't want to mess up his name, sorry. Makes threes, like guys get going, Sharp, Clarkson, all of them get going. So I feel like down the stretch, we knew they're going to give the ball there, and we're just trying to, as much as possible, like let them go to work and kind of not get anybody else involved.
I know in the beginning part of the season you talk about the habits and how important they are. How well do you think you all have done in just winning in different ways in these first 3 games?
I think we've done a good job. Usually, like when we're down, we kind of, fall, in that like kind of hole, and we just like keep playing bad. But I feel like we was able to figure it out. We came out of the half, had a great third quarter, defend well, move the ball, get open shots. It was a great win tonight. Last game, who did we play last game? Sorry.
Houston.
Houston was a great win, and Philly, also great win, down the stretch. But doesn't really mean nothing. At the end of the day, we got to keep building good habits, and I'm happy, knowing that the team is in a good place. I'm happy that we can play good basketball, even missing Chris and Pat and Joe, because they're like key pieces of our team, and they just take our team to the next level. But at the end of the day, like, we gotta keep building good habits. We gotta keep having guys involved. We gotta keep defending, because at the end of the day, when they come back, our mindset don't change. We start from defense, and from defense we figure it out. Like, sometimes it's not gonna be my night. It's not gonna be Drew's night. It might be Grayson. It might be Bobby's night. It might be Brook's night. Like, we gotta know as a team that we defend, and every other night is gonna be somebody else that's gonna step up and try to help us win. But at the end of the day, as you said, try to figure out different ways to win. It's good. It's allowing us to see different looks, different images moving forward through the regular season, and hopefully when we at the end, if we're healthy, we can win games no matter how it looks. No matter if we're up 15, no matter if we're down 20, no matter if it's close game, we just got to figure out ways to win, ways to come together, and play good basketball.
Going back to your performance, I asked Coach Bud how much growth he's seen in your ability not to let the first half dictate the second half. However you play in the beginning doesn't dictate how you finish it out. How much have you worked on that?
Growth, no, it's not. I think it's not letting the first half dictate the second half. It's almost like the first half allowed me to have the second half, because I was kind of pissed, sorry for my language, but sometimes you don't play well and you wanna play better. Sometimes you get more kind of more stubborn, more play tougher, play with more edge. A lot of people kind of put it behind and just go and try to have a fresh second half, but for me it's just like it's all together. It's a movie. It's start and end. You don't start the movie and then take a break and like, okay, the first part of the movie, hopefully the second part is better. Like, it's the whole thing. The first half wasn't good for me, it wasn't good for the team, but I wanted, personally, the team wanted to have a better second half, and we were able to go out there and do it. And we carried over from the first half to the second half, things that we didn't do as well. We want to do better. So it's all together.
They had Ben Simmons on you a decent amount of the game. It's been about a year and a half since the last time you were up against him. What did you think of that matchup today?
Great player. Obviously, I feel like Brooklyn Nets have a lot of big bodies that can defend and just make it tough for us. And for me personally, with all the switches, try to keep me off the paint. And obviously, he's a great player. Plays really good for the Brooklyn Nets right now, getting everybody involved. It's always great to have him back out there healthy and being able to lead his team to victories. But as I said, like they have a lot of big body, KD, Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, Sharp, Claxton, Morris that did not play today. That they're able to kind of switch and be physical with me and not allow me to get in the paint.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.